Well, hello everybody. This is Randy, and welcome to Gem of the Week. I decided for my featured gemstone today to select Druzy. We're all familiar with Druzy, but I've got a form of Druzy here that you may not be familiar with. So what I have before me is Druzy in bead form. These beads were acquired a good 10 years ago. It's in the typical rough form. I've got them in pendants, and then over here in the corner are some pieces that would be used for wire wrapping. So what Druzy is, and I'll hold this one up for example. It's hard to get the light right. So Druzy is a set of tiny crystals that have mineral crystals that have formed on the surface of some other stone. Now they've either formed on the surface or in a fracture or within a vein or actually within the stone in an empty space in the middle of the stone, which is normally considered a geode. Now, most geodes are agates. The actual Druzy crystals themselves are usually quartz. So some people may call it agate Druzy, but technically it's a quartz, but it forms within the agate. As you can see, Druzy is easily dyed. This lighter piece would be its normal color, unless there are other elements, maybe some copper or something that would change the color. But basically, most Druzys are going to be dyed, especially to get these lovely colors. Now, Druzy, as far as for health or for spirituality, it opens the blocked energy and assists in finding one's own inner light. It strengthens the circulatory, the immune systems, and it helps to purify the reproduction systems. Now, spiritually, it is considered to be a powerful stress reliever and helps one achieve self-love and empowerment. So let's look more closely. Now, I've got these luscious beads. And I apologize if I can't get them in focus properly. The trouble is I have to take my glasses off, and I can't get my face close enough to the computer to really see it. Now these have a beautiful coloration of peacock, gold, there's blue, and you see you've got the round bead, but usually there's a little pocket of crystal hiding in the beads. I haven't used these yet. I tend to hoard beads. I get them, and because something like this, I don't think you can get them anymore, especially not at the price I originally got them. I tend to really hold off using something until I'm really ready to commit, because once I've done it, there's no going back. So I can't allow for error, mistakes. Then here's more. These are a little bit lighter. These are a lovely gold color. And I've got a nice sized tub of these. Then besides those, then they had these other colored ones where they had the lighter colors. So like here's some seafoam green And here you actually see like little stripes and movements of the other colors. These are a luscious turquoise, and there's three sizes. See, I've got the small ones, the mid-sized ones, and the bigger ones. So, you know, something like that makes a beautiful piece of jewelry when I can put them together. And then these down here are in lovely orange colors. They just look tasty, don't they? Then what I've got is, we've looked at these little crystals. Then I had gotten these pendants. They've got the rough Druzy down at the end, and what they've done is they've cut through the Druzy crystals to actually make the pendant, so it hangs like this. And they've put a gold, fake gold, to frame it out, make it pretty. There's an orange one. This one's a beautiful blue. This one's kind of a magenta pink, and you see the dye is more concentrated here and lighter down at the bottom. And this one is purple. Isn't that beautiful? Then I've got these, which, gosh, they look like pieces of candy to me. So what these are is they're cut. The back is like this. And then they have the Druzy crystals exposed in the front. They've been dyed. Some other ones I've got lurking over to the side. Here are some lovely sort of golden burgundy colored ones. When I got these, I got every color I could get my hands on. I've got greens, blues, a lot of the purpley peacock colors. This set is grape. Aren't those neat? And again, you see the little Druzy pockets showing up in there. So I brought my Presidium out. If I can get it closer, what I'll do is I'll move this and I'll bring the Presidium out so you can see it. I may not get to. And I thought, let's just have fun and test some of these. So let's test like this one. Can you see that? Put my glasses back on to see if I can see it at all. So I'm going to put that on and see where it goes. Okay, it looks like that's going up into the quartz area. Just getting there, okay? Let's try another one. Yeah, that's going up really good. Now, I tested some of these flat ones earlier just to see what they did. So first, what I'm going to do is test the back side. Again, this is going to be really challenging to get it in the picture. Woo! And do it backwards. So it comes up stronger than the other ones did. That's the back side. Now let's go on the crystals directly and see where we, and wow, look at where that goes with the crystals. Look at that. Pounces way up there, and that's going up into almost to topaz. So isn't that interesting? I know it's Druzy. Look at that thing goes. Let's switch it around to the back again. So you see, when I test stones, I test two sides, especially if it's in a setting where I can get to the back side. Okay, sorry. There's the back side, and look at, you get a low reading, but when we switch it around to the front on the crystals exactly, see, now it's not going to do it. Isn't that interesting? Let's try another one. Let's try this this green one. So we'll go to the back side, and it goes up where it's supposed to go, quartz. And now it goes a little higher. So it's just intriguing to me how these do. Let's try this one, this gold one. I don't know how oh, I see, it's the pen. I'm getting a shadow, and it's the pen. And look at that one go up. Okay, so there we are. I hope you've enjoyed this little Gem of the Week presentation. And I hope everybody's interested for when I get to the point where I'm actually making jewelry. Look at something like this and then pairing it with the beads. How's that? Well, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the chat room. Bye-bye.